Good morning, all you lovely people. Welcome back to the grumpy old Git in the corner on a bright but slightly chilly Tuesday morning, or afternoon, or even evening, depends when you're watching this. Still not at my best. I've had a very restless night. Mrs. W had a few issues yesterday, spent most of the day and the evening at the local hospital. I dare say she'll tell you all about that in tomorrow's live. But bad evening all round. I'm still very tired, so without hanging on anymore, let's get stuck into this. I've got a few more opinions on some stories that are out there. You got ridiculous Home Secretary Yvette Cooper now. Well, we're going to have an inquiry into the Southport murders. Well, I'm sorry, if anybody thinks this is going to expose the truth on what happened, we know what happened. Basically, it's the cover-ups and the lies that surrounded it. But as far as I'm concerned, a lot of the following troubles were down to government, police, and mainstream media cover-ups. Now, as always, if we'd have been told the truth, there would have been no leeway for people to come up with their own scenarios. Like since we found out and people have looked into it, it seems that it could have been prevented. Cabana was recommended to several police forces and agencies that as a threat. Even his own parents warned the authorities that he was a threat. But I think the most we'll get out of any inquiry is more and more cover-ups, because it's the government that are going to be doing it, obviously. And there'll be the usual, oh, we missed opportunities, we're sorry. Standard bullshit from them now. But all it'll do is put another nail in the coffin of Labour. But that's up and coming now. So, and Rachel from Accounts and Conrad Starmer were here in the Midlands yesterday. I saw the statements that they put out. But literally how they're going to try and save British motoring, in particular British motoring industry. They're not trying to save motoring. In fact, they're trying to do the opposite. They're trying to kill it. But the manufacturing side of it. But why did they travel all the way to the Midlands just to stand in front of a Range Rover? They could have done that outside in number 10, couldn't they? They've all got Range Rovers. Or used the press room that we paid thousands and thousands of pounds for them to redecorate because it was the wrong colour. They just love wasting money on unnecessary things. Well, that's what they've done since they've been in bloody power, isn't it? But, while they're trying to drive people off the road, they want to help the manufacturing of cars. Well, all they're going to do is fuck it up even further. Guaranteed. They're blaming tariffs and shit like that. Well, we've said many times now, these tariffs would go away if we just had free speech, freedom of expression in this country, which they said we have, but we know we haven't. They won't backtrack on that because it means relinquishing some of the power they have over us, isn't it? And they're not going to do that. Believe me, not willingly anyway. But another one that intrigued me was this farce of the two parliamentary members getting booted out of Israel. Well, not booted out, they were refused entry. Booted out came from the mainstream media. But when it was questioned why, they were denied entry. Basically, the Israelis were up front and said it perfectly. We don't want your lefty, pro-Palestine, anti-Jewish bullshit here. Oh dear. Even other countries are telling them the truth now. But really, it could have gone better if you'd have sent two different people rather than these two. You know, they don't exactly look typical British or from the British government. Well, they do, but they don't look like typical British people. I mean, who's running this shit show? The government or fucking Netflix? Dear. You know, and was it claimed on expenses as a sightseeing jolly, fact-finding mission? You know, I hear Israel's absolutely beautiful this time of year. But yeah, and people aren't playing Comrade Starmer's games now. Mainstream media are obviously still covering up the fact that with this nice weather there seems to be plenty of beachgoers in France getting lost in their little rubber boats and ending up this side of the channel. Not saying too much on that now, are they? But when it's costing this country upwards of 6 million a day to keep these people, and that money is going up and up and up with every thousand that come across. Same with the costs of running border force and shit. Yeah, that's another one of your partners, Comrade Starmer, that's sending them over, isn't it? Not stopping them. That he was paid to do. But there we go. As I said, people, I'm still not at my best. So I'll leave it there for today. But as always, enjoy this nice weather. Don't light any fucking fires, for crying out loud, please. You know, leave that to the professionals, shall we say. But as always, no matter what you're doing, stay safe, stay strong, and don't buy into the bullshit, the cover-ups, the smoke and mirrors, the diversions, because that's all they're doing. Respect, people.